by necessary implication, Julius Abure, from our understanding of the judgment, ceases to be the national chairman of the party, having outlived his tenure under the party's constitution. And the party, it was also before the court that the party had established and appointed a caretaker committee in his place, so that the two lower courts had no business whatsoever going into the case filed before the two lower courts.
In a unanimous judgment today, the Supreme Court denied Abure's appeal, saying that the appeal court that upheld him as the substantive chairman of Labour Party lacked the jurisdiction to have held so, that the matter in question is an internal affair of Labour Party, that no court can intervene, so effectively sacking Abure as the chairman of Labour Party. Yes, this is because Labour Party released a statement after the Supreme Court judgment was delivered, saying that Abure remains the chairman of Labour Party, since the Supreme Court held that it is an internal affair of the party, that only the party members can decide their leaders. On the other hand, the Supreme Court held that Abure's tenure already expired. That was why they trashed all their appeals and upheld the appeal of Senator Nenadi Usman, saying that it is meritorious. So despite the fact that their honeymoon is over, they've exhausted all their appeals to the highest court in the land, they are still claiming and holding on to leadership. On the other hand, Senator Nenadi Usman released a statement saying that there is no victor or vanquished, that it is now time to unite the party and forge ahead in 2027. This is a huge win for P2B, Governor of Abia State Alex Oti, Senator Nenadi Usman, and all other elected members of the Federal House of Reps and Senate under the Labour Party. Although the fight is still not over yet, the shameless people are still holding on to leadership despite being sacked. Despite their appeal to the Supreme Court being denied, they are still claiming that they are the real leaders of the party. The main problem that caused the leadership crisis in Labour Party was the fact that Abure's tenure expired. He also recognizes the fact that his tenure already expired. If not, he wouldn't have hurriedly held a national convention in Nenadi, Anambra State. The fact that he held that convention means he already accepts that his tenure already expired. And what did the Supreme Court say today? They said that his tenure already expired. So holding on to the position after all the effort they made in the litigation up to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court saying, hey, your tenure already expired, although it's still an internal matter of the party to sort out that no court has jurisdiction, he should have some shame and just resign, throw in the towel and allow the Senator Nenadi Usman-led committee to organize a national convention. If you truly feel that you're very popular in Labour Party, why not contest again in that convention? Yes, that's how it should be. It doesn't end by just claiming, I've been in Labour Party for how many years, more than 20 years, this, that. Come and test that your popularity in a national convention that will be all-encompassing, that will unite all the groups, so that after the convention, anyone that starts dragging any leadership position, the whole world will know that the person is just looking for trouble. Yes, but they will never contest in an open national convention because they are not popular. They will never win. They are no longer popular like they used to be prior to 2023 presidential election. Anyway, there is more work to be done by all the leaders in Labour Party if they will still contest under the Labour Party in 2027. Because the way things are going, Abure and co will never let go. They are only motivated by what they can gain, their selfish interest, not the national interest or the interest of the party members. Yes, they've been there before an election and they lost that election. Yes, despite the fact that they were rigged out in 2023 presidential election, but the reality remains that they are not in power today. So, reasonably, they should give way for others to try. That's how it's supposed to be. A party that was not recognized at the national level prior to 2023 presidential election, and P2B came along and brought that party to national limelight. Today they have members in the Senate, in the House of Reps, they have a governor, they have many officials. Instead of trying to make their fortunes better in 2027, these people are busy fighting about leadership, fighting about their personal interests. Anyway, more updates as we get them. Thanks for watching.